is News 3 Now at 6.
Thank you for joining us. Prepare for some cold temperatures tonight.
That's right. We have an alert day for widespread frost and a possible hard freeze. Let's check your first warn forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
This is about the third or fourth night we've had to deal with it. And while I think this will be a cold night with the possibility for a frost or freeze, tomorrow night it's just some patchy frost, and then after that it should be pretty much over with. Freeze warning in effect north of Dane County beginning at midnight, lasting to 8 a.m. Areas north and west of Lone Rock, that runs until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Frost advisory for Dane County and areas to the south until 8 a.m. and for Grant County until 9 a.m. This is Future Track. The predictions at 6:30 a.m. about 31 degrees in Madison, some upper 20s north of the Dells where the hard freeze is more likely. Visible cloud track shows some clouds right now, but those will thin out. You can see them already breaking up in northern and central Wisconsin. Temperatures right now are around 50 or a little bit above, although it is noticeably colder near Lake Michigan. By early tomorrow morning, temperatures will drop to around freezing or a little bit below by 6 a.m., although will warm up pretty quickly after that. Look for a high temperature of 58 tomorrow. By Thursday, we'll look for temperatures in the 70s and maybe see some 80s next week. I'll have more details on weather in a few minutes.
This weekend, a bar and restaurant outside Beaver Dam decided it was done waiting for the governor. It opened for hundreds over the weekend.
The new at 6, Amy Reed shows us why they did it and how they still tried to keep their customers safe.
After being open for the weekend, sixth year, this bar and restaurant is closed today, not because they were shut down, but because they ran out of supplies.
All right. Thank you.
Bar workers broke the news to curious callers in between cleaning and reordering. They are closed, but this weekend they let people in, trying to get the hundreds they said showed up to follow social distancing as they could, with signs, tape, and the occasional loudspeaker announcement from owner Joel Postuma.
It's scary. Of course it's scary. I didn't know what was going to happen, but sometimes you gotta, when you're backed against the wall, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
He's not oblivious to what's going on and the seriousness of the health concerns, but he's worried about his employees.
I was actually giving them money so they could go buy milk. They didn't have money to even buy milk. Because it's been 8 weeks and they still haven't gotten unemployment.
He said government assistance he's tried for hasn't worked for him either. Eventually, he had to make the call.
We will be actually opening next Saturday.
He let his followers know on Facebook, and he got a lot of support, but not total support.
I agree with him that I think the governor's order is unconstitutional. I don't think it would hold up in a court of law. But the fact of the matter is, it's not whether it will or it won't. It's about doing the right thing.
Gary Wild worries about the bar furthering spread, especially with how small this area is. Postuma said he hopes even those that disagree can understand.
I wanted to say that I hope somebody doesn't judge me, because I don't judge them based on their feelings of COVID-19, and I hope they don't judge me or my employees or my place as what I choose to do.
The people inside Sixth Gear told me that once they restock, they plan to reopen and stay open for the rest of the week. Reporting in Beaver Dam, Amy Reed, News 3 Now.
The Dodge County Sheriff told us he is investigating the opening this weekend, but he declined to say any more until the state Supreme Court rules on the legislature's lawsuit against the Safer at Home order.
DHS officials say Wisconsin has reached an important requirement for the Badger Bounce Back Plan. For 14 days, the state has seen an overall downward trend in the percentage of all tests that come back positive. Today, that number is at 6.5%. That's down from yesterday's 8%. Today, there are 205 new cases confirmed in Wisconsin, making a total of more than 10,000 cases. 10 more people have died from complications. About half of all patients have now recovered. Governor Evers is allowing more businesses to open in what he's calling another turn of the dial. Amanda Cadana has details on this recent emergency order. Amanda?
This order is effective immediately. It allows standalone or strip mall retail stores to open. Basically, if it has a door to the outside and it's not going into a mall. But here's the catch. They can only allow 5 shoppers at a time, and everyone has to maintain social distancing. Aside from this, businesses still have to follow guidelines of the Safer at Home order. Governor Evers says the sacrifices Wisconsinites have been making by staying safer at home are paying off, and this is another step towards getting back to business.
In addition to added flexibilities and steps we have already taken for businesses, this is another disciplined turn of the dial that will allow Wisconsin business owners to safely get back to work and Wisconsin consumers to support their favorite local spots.
The order also allows drive-in movie theaters to open with some restrictions. Evers says this adds to other orders allowing golf courses, single-employee lawn and construction services, and mailing, curbside pickup, and drop-off for every business. But Speaker Robin Vos says we've flattened the curve and this is not enough. Releasing a statement saying it's another day and another confusing emergency order. This shutdown has put 500,000 people out of work. It's time to get everyone back to work in every part of the state. DHS says Safer at Home is working, but we are seeing additional COVID-19 cases every day, so we need to continue the work we're doing to social distance. Our Madeline O'Neill is live on Monroe Street with an update on how local businesses are reacting to this order. Maddie?
Well, I've spoken to several locally owned businesses, many who were caught off guard by this news. So while this order is effective immediately, it may take some time as businesses lay out their plans for reopening. Now, this order applies to retail stores like Hive here on Monroe Street. Hive's owner says she's already been planning how to safely reopen, things like rearranging the store to allow for more space and ordering sanitation stations and shields. But she says she wants to get more precautions in place before opening the doors to customers, considering options such as being open by appointment only, something other businesses tell me they're planning as well. Now, according to Governor Evers, this order only applies to shops that sell completed products, not services such as hair cutting. Coming up at 10, we'll hear from more businesses here on Monroe Street on what this news means and what shopping here might look like in the near future.
Maddie, thank you.
The governor also announcing today new community testing sites, both in Madison and Milwaukee. Madison tests are being done at Alliant Energy Center Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The testing sites are open to all residents and anyone experiencing any COVID-19 symptoms or who has been in close contact with someone with COVID-19. They're all encouraged to get tested. The testing is done via drive-through. You do not need to make an appointment. 1/3 of coronavirus-related deaths are workers or residents in nursing homes. That's according to a New York Times database. But as Gabriella Becerra shares, one Wisconsin resident assisted living corporation has yet to see a resident or employee test positive. Gabby, what are they doing differently?
Eric, Sylvan Crossings has 8 different assisted living homes all across the state. Each one is putting an emphasis on preventative measures for both residents and employees.
We have had 0 symptoms of COVID, 0 cases in both our residents and our employees.
Before the coronavirus first arrived in the United States, Sylvan Crossing CEO Jamie Schwingle put a plan in place to fight the virus in her assisted living facilities.
Was really focusing on prevention of restricting visitors, training and education, and then just monitoring and then starting to screen our employees and our residents every shift.
But Schwingle says the key is making sure that her employees stay safe and healthy outside of work so that they don't bring it into the residents.
So it was something that we really have focused on, and I think that's the only difference from when I've been talking to some different peers and colleagues within the industry, is we really have been focusing more on employee health because, again, if the virus were to enter, it's going to be entering by one of our employees.
Not only has the absence of visitors been hard on the residents,
it does take a toll on them. It really does. You know, they see us every day, but we're not, you know, their grandchildren or their children.
But also interaction between them has been temporarily restricted.
They sometimes have to yell at each other across the hall and stuff like that. And, you know, just trying to come up with creative ways to, you know, do different activities with them.
But Schwingle says all of the challenges and changes are for the safety of their residents.
We are taking care of the most vulnerable population. It is our responsibility to keep them safe and healthy.
Sylvan Crossings is a part of the 373 nursing homes across the state that will be testing all residents and employees regardless of whether they're showing symptoms or not. This is something that Schwingle says will give them a better idea if there's any positive patients who are not showing any symptoms.
Gabriella Becerra live tonight. Gabby, thank you.
U.S. Air Force investigators have rejected a Wisconsin National Guard sergeant's allegations that commanders retaliated against him for complaining about sexual assault in his unit of the 115th Fighter Wing. The Secretary of the Air Force Inspector General notified Master Sergeant Jay Ellis on Wednesday that his complaints were not substantiated. Ellis alleged that Guard officials launched a review of his medical history to set up a medical discharge and deny him retirement benefits. New at 6, prosecutors have cleared the Oshkosh School Resource Officer who shot a student of any criminal wrongdoing. Officer Michael Wissink shot then 16-year-old Grant Furman after he attacked him inside his office at Oshkosh West High School. Furman is accused of stabbing the officer multiple times with a barbecue fork. Court documents say Wissink couldn't reach his stun gun, so he opened fire. Neither was seriously injured. Furman has been charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide.
State Department of Justice and the State Agency on Aging Resources is stepping up efforts to combat abuse of seniors in Wisconsin. That abuse can come in physical, emotional, mental, or financial forms. And a new $440,000 federal grant is helping establish a new Wisconsin elder abuse hotline to raise awareness about what elder abuse looks like and what you can do to stop it.
Seniors can be targeted through scams or for other financial exploitation, and that's certainly one way that elder abuse can occur. But seniors can also be neglected. Proper care may not be provided for somebody in a senior living facility. And seniors can be the victims of physical abuse.
If you suspect that you or someone else is a victim of elder abuse, call the number there at the bottom of your screen. It's 833-586-0107, 833-586-0107, or you can go to reportelderabusewI.org.
Next at 6, a Do Something Good story. A local shop is offering doctors and nurses a bit of comfort as they fight the pandemic. Stay with us.
My dog wants a yard.
Love it.
And another dog.
Have you looked at houses yet?
Not yet.
But that's good. I learned from Summit that it's better to start with a pre-approval anyway.
Right. Yeah. You can decide how much you're comfortable paying each month and then back into your price range.
Oh, and start putting the difference between your rent and your future mortgage into savings.
With Summit Credit Union, you might be more ready than you think.
I think it's great. Summit helps people build confidence and knowledge to move forward. It's your money. Own it. Summit Credit Union.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection remains open to serve our customers and communities during these times of uncertainty. During Safer at Home, we've got you covered for all your plumbing service needs. Call us for help. We are here for you.
Govan Cars is having a huge markdown sale where you can buy a new body style 2018 Chevy Equinox starting at only $13,995 or $219 per month. That's right, Govan Cars has 2018 Chevy Equinoxes starting at $13,995 or $219 per month, all with remaining factory warranty. So just come on in and visit our family-owned and operated business for over 50 years and ask for Crystal the Pistol Govan. Go to Govan Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Govan, GovanCars.com.
Hi, folks. Slowly but surely, our temperatures are getting back to normal. Hattie will have the latest in her first sworn forecast.
And Wisconsin is getting ready to hold another election in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. We'll tell you how officials are preparing. See you at 4:30.
To support local restaurants as Safer at Home continues, Madison Magazine is hosting a special edition of Restaurant Week to go for 2 weeks. You'll be able to check out a new local restaurant for a bargain. More than 30 restaurants in the Madison area are participating, and you can order for carryout or delivery. You can find all the details and menus at madisonmagazine.com.
Family-owned apothecary on State Street's doing something good for doctors and nurses. A few weeks ago, the soap opera delivered gift baskets to Meritor Foundation for workers on the front lines after learning about the gift baskets through social media. A local insurance company came forward to treat nurses at SSM Health as well. Baskets included items like hand sanitizing spray, lotion for their hands that are constantly being washed, and Michelangelo's coffee to keep their momentum up.
I couldn't even imagine what the patients are going through, let alone the nurses and doctors working these really long hours in uncertain conditions, and just they're trying to figure it out. So to be able to give them any type of treat it means the world to me.
And if you'd like to help the soap opera give the local doctors and nurses, you can find more information on their Facebook page.
Dane County Humane Society is also doing something good to help people access pet food and veterinary care. Through door-to-door delivery, the Humane Society has provided a record-breaking more than 2,000 pounds of pet food to families in need. Right now in Madison, the program is focused on families in the Allied Drive neighborhood and the 53713 zip code. 27% of the population in those areas live below the poverty level, oftentimes making it difficult to access proper pet wellness information, and the pandemic is making it even more difficult to pay for pet care.
Coming up in sports tonight, a former Badger hockey player taking up a new hobby while the NHL season is on hold. Sports director Zach Hanley shares how he's getting involved in the clean food scene. And cold tonight, frost and a possible freeze. Gary has your first warn forecast next.
Did you know 50% of your body weight rests in the middle while you sleep? That's why Sealy's exclusive Posturepedic technology reinforces the center, where you need it most. But don't take my word for it. Come to Denver Mattress and see for yourself. Right now, save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets and receive a free $200 Furniture Row gift certificate. Plus, 5 years, no interest financing. Shop Sealy at Denver Mattress today. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
We here at Brothers Maine wanted to check in with everyone in the light of the COVID-19 epidemic. We're going to do everything we can here at our store to make sure everything's clean, disinfected, and ready for customers to come in and shop with us. Not only can we come to your house and set up the products as we normally would, but we're also going to be offering a free drop-off service in Dane and Rock County. There's nothing more important to our company than making sure that our employees and our customers are safe and healthy.
We're back.
We got Untitled food.
Oh, good. What a treat after a long week and no cleanup.
When you can't dine in, then get it to go and support our restaurants during Madison Magazine's Restaurant Week to Go. 2 weeks of fabulous to-go menus you'll love. Visit madisonmagazine.com for details and menus. Restaurant Week to Go, presented by Kesnick's. Food service design, equipment, and supplies.
I guess there is still cleanup to do.
For almost 50 years, we've built trust within our communities by making customer delight our top priority. That trust allows us to improve lives one home at a time. During this challenging time, we want to be sure your needs are being met without stress by offering 20% off siding with no interest for 3 years. So go ahead, visit us online, or call now from the comfort of home.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco. Man City Moving. You haven't seen moves like these before.
Well, guess what? Another cold night is on the way. We've had several of them over the last few days, and tonight we've got an alert day in the forecast, actually for late tonight into tomorrow morning, and that is for the possibility for widespread frost and perhaps even a hard freeze, especially areas north of Madison. Tomorrow night there still could be some patchy frost, but then after that I think that's pretty much it. Here's the freeze warning in effect for much of central Wisconsin through southern Minnesota. Areas north of Dane County fall into that freeze warning, and then a frost advisory for for southern Wisconsin, even into the Milwaukee and Chicago areas, and then down into parts of Indiana and southern portions of Michigan. For tomorrow morning, future track low temperatures will be right around freezing or a little bit below through southern Wisconsin. Definitely in the 20s in the northern part of the state. There are no freeze warnings in effect for far northern Wisconsin because the growing season really hasn't taken hold there. So 3 things you need to know. Another cold night with the frost and freeze potential. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s for tomorrow and back to the lower 60s on Wednesday with the possibility for a few showers in the afternoon, but milder weather with highs in the 70s and some thunderstorm chances are expected on Thursday. Low temperatures this morning, 20s in northern Wisconsin, 30s through central and southern Wisconsin. Many locations had some frost. There was enough cloud cover to keep temperatures up down toward the Illinois state line. Temperatures there were closer to the 40-degree mark, but that won't be the case tonight. A little patch of clouds coming through right now, but the skies are clearing out north of that, and so that cold air continues to funnel down. This next weather system staying to our south, so it'll keep us dry for at least a couple more days. You can see that high pressure system located over northern Missouri. Even where it's raining, temperatures are still unusually chilly for this time of year. Temperatures are in the 40s and barely around 40 across western Kansas into western Nebraska. Where there's more sunshine, temperatures are in the 50s, but then they drop back into the 40s and 30s up in the northern portion of the Midwest. As we take a look at future track, clear skies, light winds for tonight, temperatures dropping to around freezing or a little bit below. Tomorrow, high temperatures upper 50s with plenty of sunshine. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow night, keeping temperatures up into the upper 30s to around 40, so just some patchy frost possible. And then some showers arriving late Wednesday afternoon. Showers, thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday, but notice that southerly wind flow. That'll get temperatures up into the 70s on Thursday. We'll have to watch out for the possibility for some severe weather. By late Wednesday night, possibility for an isolated severe thunderstorm as far as far as eastern Iowa, but on Thursday that severe weather threat could shift into parts of southern Wisconsin. Freeze warning in effect from midnight until 8 a.m. for areas north of Dane County till 9 a.m. north and east of Lone Rock. Frost advisory Dane County and areas to the south till 9 a.m. for Grant County. For tonight, 31 for the overnight low temperature, so frost likely, a hard freeze north of Madison. Tomorrow's high temperature, 58 degrees, even though we'll see mostly sunny skies. 7 to 10 day forecast, 63 Wednesday, and then 72 for Thursday and Friday. Shower and thunderstorm chances Thursday. We'll see another chance of showers and thunderstorms Saturday, but by the middle of next week, high temperatures perhaps in the lower 80s.
And coming up in sports, the big-time honors rolled in for Wisconsin's fantastic freshman forward. Just how good was today for Cole Caulfield? Find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
In these uncertain times, it has never been more important to maintain a clean home or business. We are prepared to get your space back to clean and healthy again. We've added a new EPA-registered cleaner that disinfects hard surfaces and deep cleans carpet, rugs, and upholstery. Remember, we disinfect our equipment after every job and disinfect our vehicles daily. We believe in doing things the right way. That's why we've been your trusted partner in clean for over 70 years.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program, so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
The world may be shut down, but Mother Nature won't wait. Normal wear and tear on your home won't wait either. So if you need a home improvement, we're here to help. With exclusive offers to save you money on roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and design services, all with zero down, 0% interest, and no monthly payments for 6 months. Plus free virtual consultations from the comfort and safety of your own home. Visit fryconstruction.com for exclusive money-saving offers and contact us today.
The way you get through hard times is to hold strong to your values. At Group Health Cooperative, our common values have sustained us for over 4 decades. Now is no different. We are here, in our clinics, but we want you to be safer at home. That's why GHC has more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
All right, I brought in Ensure Max Protein to give you the protein you need with less of the sugar you don't. I'll take that.
30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Ensure Max Protein, now available in 12 count. Stock up today.
Wisconsin voters deserve the truth. I'm News 3 Now's Amy Reed. I'm breaking down political ads, explaining whose money is behind them and separating truth from misinformation. Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
If you asked Joe Pavelski at the beginning of the NHL season what would be on his mind late April, early May, how to make the Pavelski at Lean Feast wouldn't be high on his list. But it is now, and the former Badger is all in at his 2-week-old restaurant in Madison. Joe Pavelski had plans of doing this.
I expected to have a longer beard, playing hopefully second, third round of playoffs. And, you know, going on a deep playoff run with the Dallas Stars.
But with the NHL season on hold, the former Badger traded in his skates.
When we were originally planning on opening early March, there was no intention of Joe being in the store.
To team up and open Lean Feast.
We realized how much we missed it when we'd come back to Madison in the summer.
A restaurant full of clean food that specializes in prepared meals.
Everything we cook here is small batches. It isn't cooked with any oils or unhealthy fats. It's super fresh and it's good at home as well.
Come in, and if you're feeling 4 meals or feeling 10, that's what you do. And it's just clean eating, really, and simple.
And just like on the ice, Pavelski's doing a little bit of everything at the shop.
He's not afraid to get in the back of the kitchen and bust out some dishes or hop on the line and build some meals. He's even running deliveries for us, so he's definitely a utility employee for us, for sure.
You're always trying to find things with, you know, silver linings, and being back now once the season was put on hold and seeing the opening of the store and being able to learn, you know, hands-on from dishes to cutting chicken to, you know, serving meals. It's been kind of fun.
By doing that, he opens up a nice.
It was a big day for Cole Caulfield. The Badger forward was named the Big Ten's Freshman of the Year, becoming the second Badger to win the award. And it didn't come as a surprise. He took the conference by storm. In 36 games last season, the Stevens Point native tallied 19 goals and tacked on 17 assists. He scored 24 points in 24 conference games, which earned him Big Ten scoring champion honors. Both Caulfield and Wyatt Kalnick were tabbed all Big Ten first-teamers. U.S. Ryder Cup captain Steve Stricker added 2 more vice captains to his staff today, and Davis Love III and Zach Johnson. Stricker will try to lead the United States to regain that little gold trophy from the European squad. The Ryder Cup is scheduled to take place September 25th through the 27th at Whistling Straits. The Milwaukee Bucks have been granted modified access to their practice facility. The team announced they're opening up the gym on a limited basis for voluntary treatment, performance training, and rehabilitation. And big news on the diamond: Major League Baseball owners approved a deal or a plan that could start the season in July. Part of the plan includes 30-man rosters, a second spring training in mid-June, an 82-game season, and a playoff expansion from 10 teams to 14, all with no fans, of course. Now, to put the plan in action, the Players Union has to agree with the owners, and that doesn't happen too often.
This time, maybe they'll make an exception. Everybody wants to be playing baseball, right? We want to get back to some normalcy there. And good to see the Ryder Cup being talked about. I assume that means it's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, final check.
Those don't look like baseball temperatures right now.
You can play in that.
Yeah, temperatures are in the lower 50s. Freeze warning north of Madison, and a frost advisor for Madison southward tonight.
All right. Thanks for joining us for News 2 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.